Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is the coordinate geometry. In the daily life we are using the coordinate geometry everywhere to locate the position, to make the maps. Coordinate geometry is useful. So we are going to see today the basic concept of the coordinate geometry. What are the coordinates, what are the axes, what are the quadrants formed by the axis. Okay. Now you have learned how to represent the numbers on the number line. Okay. Numbers on the number line we have seen, that is at the right hand side there are the positive number and at the left hand side of the 0 there are the negative number. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That is called x axis in coordinate geometry. If you take the vertical number line with 0, then above 0 all are the positive numbers and below 0 all are the negative number. Write this side appropriately, you should write so you will not get confused. Okay. And the distance between these two, every two consecutive numbers should be same. So we are plotting this on the graph paper. Okay. Now this horizontal axis is called as x axis and this vertical line is called as a y axis. It is also denoted like x dash and y dash. That should be capital. Okay. Either you can say x dash axis or x axis and another name is there abscissa. Okay. What is x axis or x dash axis or abscissa? It is also called as a abscissa. Y axis or y dash axis, or it is also called as a ordinate. It is called as ordinate. Okay. Now because of x and y axis intersection at the 0, and that is called as a origin. It is called as a origin. Now because of these two axes, the plane is divided into 4 parts, and that 4 part, one part is complete. Okay. Now this complete part you can extend like this. Okay. This complete part you can extend. This is another complete part. That all the parts divided by these two axes are called as a quadrant. Okay. Now we have to give the name because there are 4 quadrants. So we will start from the right hand side, and this always be like that. This will be the first quadrant, this is the second, this is third, and this is the fourth one. Always direction should be the anti-clockwise. Okay. Okay. Now first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. What you can observe in the first quadrant, x-axis, on the x-axis all the numbers are positive and on the y-axis all the numbers are positive. So whatever the point in this quadrant will have the coordinates positive, positive. Coordinates means whenever any point you can locate, that we will see next. That point have the positive x coordinates and positive y coordinates and positive x coordinate, okay, and y coordinate. That is always written in the ordered pair xy. Means you have to write first x coordinate and then y coordinate. Then what are the x and y coordinate of the given point? Suppose I choose this point. Okay. Now x coordinate means what? If you are taking the perpendicular here, that is your x coordinate, and if you are taking perpendicular from this on y axis, that is your y coordinate. Okay. Now what is the x coordinate and y coordinate? X, आपने अगर x coordinate इसका कितना होगा? 2 होगा. Now what is this distance? This is the perpendicular distance from the y axis. Means x coordinate is nothing but perpendicular distance from y axis. That you have to keep in mind. Okay, and what is then y coordinate? Y coordinate. What is y coordinate? Y coordinate is this, and this is your point. Okay, x y. This is y coordinate means what? It is the perpendicular distance. This अगर आपको ये देखना है तो ये यहाँ तक आने के लिए आपको क्या है? ये क्या है आपका perpendicular distance. ये और ये distance same है. That is your perpendicular distance from x axis. Y coordinate is nothing but perpendicular distance from x axis. That you have to keep in mind. X coordinate, what is the representation by the x axis is perpendicular distance. This is the perpendicular distance, this one, from the y axis. And what is the y coordinate? Y coordinate is this perpendicular distance from the x coordinate. This you have to keep in mind for the MCQs. Okay. Now, in this quadrant, both the ordinates or both the coordinates are positive. In the second quadrant, x is negative and y is positive. In third quadrant, if you can observe, both are negative. And the fourth quadrant, x is positive and y is negative. That only you have to keep in mind. In the first quadrant, whatever the point is there, that both the coordinates are positive. X coordinate is negative, y coordinate is positive. And on this basis, we will see the examples how to locate the point in the coordinate plane in the next video.